Hello everybody, this is Sonya. Just going to fix this a bit, I think. I don't know where I'm going with it, actually. What's it way over there? That's okay. I'm going to... I started this video a while ago and I had to stop it, but anyway, so we're starting again. Now, I have so much stuff, like as far as things that I've got a box here, a big box full of bits and pieces that I try out on journals or whatever, and they never make it. And I'm just sort of thinking, well, I really need to use a bit, you know, so I'm going to do some, you know, things that I make for videos and stuff like that. And there's all this good stuff here. So I'm going to make a journal or two. I reckon it shouldn't take me long. I don't know, you know me. If I could just be good if I could do that, though. Wouldn't it be nice if I could make one while you're watching? It'd be really good. And have to come back every day to have another look. I'm going to have a peep in here for a second just to look. I get sidetracked something frightful, don't I? These are pieces that I've cut out or whatever and put in here. But see, some of them might be good as a pocket. Look at the pussycat. Oh, my goodness me, isn't that beautiful? Oh, wow, isn't he lovely? Oh, he must look... Oh, dear. Didn't get far with that, did I? Okay, so I've got a few tag-looking pieces, and I've got a bag here, and... Anyway, so I've got these pieces here that I took out of a planner, and I was going to use them in something, or just... when I was throwing out the books, I think I threw the rest of it away, because I honestly didn't think I'd use the whole thing. I'm not... don't know if I'll actually use this one today though, so I'm going to put this, just giving the hubby the phone, in case it rings at me. So I'm going to put this together out of these bits of paper that I've got here. These things that I cut out the other day, they could be a page, couldn't they? Look, there's so many things that you can use for pages. And these I got off a bit of record covers that I got the other day, so I've got these bits that I can use to put in it and make a book, okay? Now, whether I just make a little one for just a small journaly thing, I don't know. Look at the piece of that bit. Love that. I love that. Not a big fan of the other side. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cut the circles off this so I can use them on something. I'm going to cut this off. This was a piece of a bit of ephemera that came off something. Might leave the two... I think it might be too wide for what I'm making as far as a pocket goes, so I might have to just leave it, and I'll cut it down when I get to that. Hang on, we'll cut this bit straight here. Now I'm Sonya and I'm in Australia, and I don't know whether I told you all this or not, so you'll have to just listen to me say it again. And I've got these. Now these are pockets for photos. So I'm going to try and see if I can incorporate one of this in here somehow. I'll cut that a bit straighter. Oh, that's nice. Wait a minute, that's really crooked. Really crooked. I hope everybody's having a good day. It's only really early here. Oh, well, it's not now. I've been in here for 2 hours and feel like I haven't achieved a thing. So I have to get on with it. Now, will I cut a piece off there and make it a bit shorter? I'm going to have to figure out how to put in the book, but I know how. That's come to me real easy. Because it's got plastic on it though, it's a little bit tricky, because you've got to make sure it's going to stick. What's going on here? Why isn't that cutting for me? What's happening? Ooh, didn't want to cut that bit. I'll get that bit off with the scissors. That's really weird. I'll just take that bit off with the scissors. I'm not going to let it stop us, are we? If I want it in there, I don't know if I do. We'll have to see. This is a nice little bag that I made in some sort of thing I was doing, following somebody along. I can't remember now what that was. I just... Okay, so we need a piece of paper. So our pages, it doesn't matter if they're not all the same. Better leave this thing up here so I can cut these out and stop throwing it down there so I can't use it. Okay, let's get some pages. Right, now we need about, I don't know, 15-ish. But then it just depends how many embellishments I put on it too. because this is only going to be, I think it's only going to be a light sort of book, so I reckon it's not going to be, I don't want it too heavy. I don't want it to be too heavy, so, but I want it to be a size that will hold a few things, you know. Sorry about that noise this thing makes. It's not the thing doing, it's me. Righto, now this piece here, this I used the other day to make that hole, and they both go that way, don't they? Okay. When I was getting this piece of circle. Righto, let's cut that down there. Okay. Right. How am I going to use this in here? Like that. Yep. Because you don't want to waste any, so you can have two holes. Two holes, something behind them or in them, or something. We'll find something to do. We'll find something to do with that. It won't be too stressful, I hope. Those two, they're going to be stuck on something. And then I've got these ones. These are a bit bigger. Actually, this one might be able to go this way. I'll cut that straight. How wide's these ones? It can be a little bit wider than this, you know, because I can have a wider piece for the cover. I think there's all right. That's not too bad. It's under here. Well, see, that I'm going to make it as a page. Aren't I? Well, I'll put something behind it. This piece here has to be folded straight for a start. This is like a dog's hind leg, isn't it? Really? That's got holes there where that was in a book, or maybe, I don't know, maybe that's why the holes are there, I don't know, I can't remember where I've got every bit of paper from. It's just not easy. Do that. I'll turn this round here because that's crooked there now. Wait a minute, go that way first. Yeah, this way. The bin needs emptying. At least I'm putting stuff in it. There's something, some sort of a plus, isn't it, Sonya? I cut the top and the bottom off this one. Can't use them other cutting out things anymore after I got this. This has got me spoilt, this one. Really has. Okay. That might be good. Maybe take a bit more off it so it'll fit in there. Okay. You want it to make... Now, if I want to put that there, that looks really cool, doesn't it? I'm using up my bits and pieces. Then I've got this bit to go in the middle, maybe. There. And I've got another piece here. And keep going, you need something more. Lots more. I'm going to use these as pages because they are, that's what they, oh no, that's not, yes, it is, it's 2 pages, look at that, I've got 2 pages here. Right, so that's going to be that. That one there's a bag, this is a bag, we can put that in. What about this piece? This is a piece of handmade paper, I think. That might make a good pocket on the bottom of something. There's that bit we need. We need this bit here. We've got this bag here, another bag. we have a envelope thingy. Too many folds in it by the look of it. I've got a bit of this. This was something that came out of my first little journal I made. I won't put that in there because it's not quite the thing, is it? I just need pages first. I might need more lines. Let's go and cut up a bit of this. I don't know how many I've got. I haven't counted them. I'm going to have to tear this first. I can't cut that with... I don't fit down in there. I just want to get this as straight as I can. Follow one of the music lines I can see down under there. Cut that off too while I'm at it. Alright. These too high. Yeah. I have to take a bit off the bottom as well. That was lucky, that fit in there. Brilliant. I need to take this bit off. This is the crease. So I've got 2 pages. And 2. I'll cut this bit off this one. This is a bit wonky. And if I don't end up that I don't like this bit of tea dyed paper, and then I suppose a coffee dyed, I suppose I can just leave it out. But it was on something that I made and I mustn't have been too impressed with it. And I can leave these in case I need to put an embellishment in there. Okay. Piece of my record papers. I don't know if I want to use them in there though today. I'm going to keep that somewhere else for another time because they weren't actually in these lots of in my scraps. They weren't actually in my scraps yet. They didn't get there. Okay, so we hope we've got everything cut properly. I have to have a mouthful of water. Oh dear. Well, I've been fortunate enough to get a couple more hours sleep since I had the sleepless video up. I have been fortunate enough to get a bit more sleep. Let me put these bits over this way. I want that one. Right. I don't think I'll use that. I think this. There's 2 here. An envelope. Bag. Okay. Maybe can we turn this into a book? Can we turn it into a book? Hope so. I do hope so. Scrappies. All the scraps for the book. Now, I'll take this one first and I'm going to make this a cover. I think. And I'll do something else with it later. It doesn't matter how many times you fold these things, they never go pretty straight on. You do, they'll have to just trim it off later if I feel the need. Where's my bone folder thingy? Because I've got 2 or 3 of them. So you're not going to be able to find one, eh? I did. This one's covered in glue. The pot leaked in there. And I haven't got around to getting it off yet. I know I'm slack, aren't I? Just haven't got around to getting it off there. Right, this one here. Which one? Oh, it doesn't really matter which side we have, does it? Really? Well, I cut that straight, I thought, because I put in that thing. I thought it was straight when I cut it. Oh, it's not bad. Anything I fold doesn't seem to go right. You're not going to be able to see that. It's not going to be quite that close to itself, is it? Okay, so maybe... Oh dear. Maybe I'm going to put something like this in here. What do you think? Might look alright. It's So I might try the bigger side. Is this going to be stuck down, or is it going to be a tuck or a pocket, or what is it? Got nothing. Got no idea, Sonia. If you put it there, can we used to put a picture in it, I suppose. I do love the colour of this, and it was in a book that I got, so it's not going to be able to be seen anywhere else because it's not going to go anywhere else, is it? I'm not real keen on the wording behind that. Lambs were weary. Poor little lambs, isn't it? Okay. Now I've got it on the cover. You can see that it's not even, but I don't think I care about that, you know. Okay, I'll leave those little bits till I think where they can go. Right, so I've got that one. Move these bits over here and we see what we're going to do with that. Now, you need a piece with a line on it. And a bit of a line. I need a piece. This envelope's been folded too many times. It has. I might find another envelope to replace that one. I think that's just too many folds from one envelope. I'm going to find something to replace it with. I don't think that'll be a problem. Right, so we're going to cut that down so I can have, so I can have this for a pocket. Excuse me, coughing and so forth. Everything's out in flowers, isn't it? Our allergies are not happy. 100 and that's 220, so 110's halfway, isn't it? Don't put that on there, Sonia. It won't come off. Okay, so that's halfway. So I need to bring it in. I think about that far, don't I? No, I've got to go further than that. Here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 inches. Or 4 centimetres. Might be 4 centimetres, Sonia. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not 4 centimetres, is it? No, what am I measuring this with? Oh, these here. Yes, right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, is that right? Can't be. Gonna end up with nothing. I want an envelope. Oh, thank you. I love inches on the other side. I really do. 1, 2, 1.5. Or 2.5. 1.5. Right. There. Okie dokie. More cutting out. It's okay. We can do this. The bell's going to go off on this timer because I don't know how to turn it back, and that's okay because I want to. Well, that's not too bad. And we're going to have a bit of glue on this, aren't we? I untied my hair up. I have to figure out how to tie it up in the summertime now because now it's grown back a bit. It's going to be a bit hot. Okay. Always had long hair though. As soon as I got old enough to run away from my mother and the scissors, I'll be right. Except for when the person cut it all off last time I went to the hairdresser. Never again am I going near a hairdresser. Never again. I don't know. I tell me that self every time I say that, you know, because they've done it to me every time. Don't cut it all off, I say. And they keep me talking and they're chopping away. Ah dear, never been happy with not one time have I been to the hairdressers and come home and thought it was a good idea. Not one time. Okay, so now I've got this. Okay, so that's going to go in there. That can go like that, I reckon, in the middle. And then I can have that for a bit. Okay, so we put this in here. Which way do you go? Something like this, please. There we go. A bit in there. That comes out a little bit far. I'll have to cut that off. Rightio. And I want to put this piece here. Oh, wait, hang on. Now we're upside down. Wait a minute. Now we're upside down. Well, that's okay. I can put that in the front. Put this in the front. So the only thing is that it's white on the back one. And not if I put the right thing here. What would that be, you think? Maybe a bit of more, but I can't do that, can I? Why not? I want the music paper. Okay. So I want the music paper behind this. Alright. So I'll put this over. No, I'll put this over there. And I'll put this over here. Put this one on. This one on. That one on there. Hate the mailman. I suppose he brought me some stuff last week. Can't blame him, I suppose. He doesn't drop off anything pretty or any presents. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This way. Because that can be a pocket then, can't it? We'll have to go the other way, Sonia. Go like that, so it'll... 13. That's 13. Fold it in half carefully. And I shouldn't have cut that because then I could have put that in there the same way, couldn't I? There's more space for writing on. We'll have this. And you can't even see where anything's come out of that bag, packet, I should say. I want that one in here too, but I'll see about that. I'll have to see. Let's go and have a look and see what we've got. Okay, so we've got that one. I want to stick that down there, I think. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. No. Another one in here. Oh dear. I have to move my leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's how I managed to do that. I'm not a big fan of 13. Oh dear, now I've got a cough myself. Okay. Excuse me. Put this in here. I'll have to make that straight because it's not straight. Okay, so that's cool. I like it. So this is Is this a pocket? No, it never turned into one, did it? Or I use this. Now that doesn't mean that I'm up out of time because I started at a half hour. Let's see what I can do with this now. Right, now do I want all this hanging out the side? I don't know. Maybe I can cut that off with a bit of decoration. Okay, right, maybe I can. I think I like the idea of this, but I'm not going to, I'm going to have to glue it down, I think. Okay, so here's our pages for this journal. They're left over from the bits and the pieces that I didn't come up to scratch, I suppose, what I wanted them to do. That moved over. That's not handy at all. Back to the crease where it originally was in it. That's where it's gone. I have the most beautiful jasmine plant out the front that I put in there. I don't think it's suffocating me. I don't. It's just, so many people tell me I should cut it out. Why would you do that? The wind blows stuff all over the place, and it's not going to make a difference. Like whether you take it out, if the wind blows, you're going to get an allergy of some sort coming your way. It says, so you're a native to Australia? Yes, said the bag. Said the bagman to the grey beard as the coach went on again. Well, I suppose I am anyway. I was born here. That's the main thing. I've got against the damn. That's the main thing I've got against the damn country. What the heck? Anyway, somebody's called this a godforsaken country. What the heck is that about? The worst dried up and godforsaken country I was ever in. Oh, well, there you go. I guess that'll be something for people to read. Oh, dear. Okay, now, do I want to cut them off? I don't know. I'll do that when I get this done, okay? Take me a minute to sew this, if you can stand to watch for that. Okay, what have I got here? A bit of orange stuff, but stuff is being as thread. I find the smaller the hole you make, the better it is. So you need to my way of thinking, I'd like a very fine piece of cotton or thread of some sort, so it's not going to make a big hole. I don't want a big hole in it. I have this white here somewhere here it is. Now this is a bit thicker than usual, see? Threads is usually about this size. So this is really good for doing this with. And it's white, and that doesn't matter either. And I find a lot easier, and I hope I'm not saying this and it all mucks up, but I find it a lot easier to just do this for me. You can fasten them down and pin them down and everything, and then again I might have too many pages and I could muck it up. You never know. But I just sort of find it a lot easier if I hang on to it myself and don't make the holes in the first place. Just make the hole is what I like to do. I just like to make the hole through there. Maybe not so much today because I've got too much thick stuff there. Well, how about I just make the hole as I go along here, so make sure, where is it? Turn it up like that and push your hole through. Now it's going to come out on that's good, righto, so I'll put that through there because I don't want to end up with 20 holes in it, trying to get through the one space. Now I'm going to have to let go of this for a minute while I make a knot. No, I won't pull it through all the way. No, I won't. I'm just going to do a 3-hole pamphlet stitch. Right, another hole up there. So you've got to come through the back way. If I can see where to go, I can't. Look what I'm doing. There you go, look at that. Whoops, fell right straight out. Come on, get in there. Right there. Gotcha. Do you think this is enough, or should I do it up to the 5? I'm going to do more because I like it more. Okay, so I'm keeping it bent up while I'm doing this. This is not how a lot of people explain this, okay? So don't, if it works for me, it could work for you, you know. I just don't want to be people to say that's not how you do it, Sonia. I find it a lot easier to do it this way because then I don't have a whole heap of holes when I'm trying to poke it through what I'm trying to do. There's lots of easier ways to do it, I'm sure. But this is not hard. You know, you just keep it bent a little bit. Push that through there and it's going to come out on your crease. Okay, and then, where am I? Go through the back now. Keep hold of it. Keep your holes in the right place. And this is what I've been doing a fair bit with mine because I found that if I was making holes and then moving it to go and do a bit of this there, and you know, I've found that I couldn't get back in the right place. So look at that. Well, I did that, look, see, and it's going, well, except for that tiny I went off the page. Oh dear, so we'll catch this under here. That'll probably be covered over with something, so you see, won't see that it went a bit skew-whiff. But it's not that bad that it's not going to work. Now do another knot, just to hang on to it. If I can see what I'm doing here. Strings and things for miles. Okay, there we go. Oh, there you go. Now, that's a good read on that paper. I think it might be. Hope it's all right. I might have to read it later. Okay, so there you go. That's pretty cool. Now, up this way is the top. I might put a little T up here. Whoops. Might write a little T. There we go. That's the top of the front. Righto. Now we have pages. See? All sewn in. I know why it was a bit hard too, because we have got an envelope, a piece of this envelope here. It's in there. Now this one here it must have slipped over a bit. Oh no, that's just where I folded it again after it was folded wrong the first time. It doesn't matter if they're not perfect. We're trying really hard to do a nice thing, and I don't think it's that bad. I mean, look, I think it's went in really well, actually. I've managed to do them not so good as before. So that's good. Now, we need to put some things in it. Let's get some things in there. I don't know, it'll depend on what I start out doing, what it's going to end up looking like when I finish, isn't it? What sort of style we're going for here. I'm going to have to cover this over with something because I don't want that to stay like that. I'm going to put this on the front. I just feel like I need to. And what will I put behind it? Leave it alone for a minute. Leave that one alone for a minute, eh? Let's start on the next page. Okay. Now, I've got a bit of feminine bits here, as we said. We got here. We're going to set through. Oh well, not so much. I don't want to be spending all the day looking for stuff for you. Oh, look at that now. That goes good. It's a bit screwed up. But it's all right, isn't it? Hang on, just cut that bit off there. Won't make it so high. And that looks good, doesn't it? Yep, righto. We'll just chop that off. Right. And it'll take away that little tiny bit of, it's a tiny bit of ink on there. And that's all right. But we want it to look fresh, don't we? We want it nice and fresh and new. There we go. So we've got the first page done, pretty much. Okay. Now I've got to stick that in there, and this should stick, shouldn't it? I know it is here. This is stuck. It's stuck down, so it should do. I need to have something on here though to show that you lift this up. So that'll be a circle, won't it? And there's probably one of those somewhere. To be honest with you, there'd be one somewhere. A circle or a piece of this. Maybe a piece of that. I'll get a piece of that there for. If you can lift that up to see what's behind there. Okay. And get out the tag or a tuck or a book or whatever it is I put in behind it. Okay. I'll put a bit of glue. going to stick to that, isn't it? Well, nobody panic just yet. We're going to see if we can do it so it won't do that. It might stick down. If it doesn't, I'll just have to get some tape and put on there. So I'm not putting it all the way around this. Putting the glue, I'm leaving the top part of it open for a time being. Just for... see what happens. If I need to put something down behind there or not. If I don't, well, I won't, so that'll be, you know, how that'll work. Ah, look at that, there's a bit of that. We always like a bit of this. You know what it's called? Cheese cloth. I won't ever forget it again, sitting up there in front of me. It's written. It has been written down, Sonia. Oh, that's cool, like the car. Okay. So this is going to be a book of things that, you know, I think will go. Let's go to the next page for a minute. Okay. What will I put on the next page? Dear Mama, I have gone to the meadow to play in the buttercups and we'll be good like you told us. And we have gone and we'll be home by tea time. Very good. I think the rabbit wrote that to his mother, didn't it? I think that's what that was. Stylish lady. What do we want on this page here? This is pretty. Hang on, I've got two. Oh yeah, I like these little pictures. They're nice, aren't they? And some sticker stuck to it. From all these decisions, Sonia, it's not good. There's a tag. I can put that in here. There we go. There's a little tag for that one. What have I got here? I do love these bits. How about a pocket, Sonia? How about a tuck or something on this one here? So you want something that'll come across together with that other bit. Where's it for this one? The blue. Yes, we go with the blue and make a tuck spot there. A bit of glue on that and probably get that off. I need to take it back a bit because I'm cutting some of it off there anyway. And this is straight. Yeah, it's not. It'll be in a minute. Hopefully I'll get it straight. Goodness. I wonder how I do them things. Maybe I haven't cut this side yet. You'd be hoping I hadn't. Okay. Righto, that's better. Should I put it over that way? And then you put the tuck in there. And this other bit of glue off here. Come on. Got the first bit off and then I've got to cut that off anyway, so but this bit's still sitting there looking at me. Okay, what do you think about that? I don't know, I might do some little rounds on it. It makes a big difference when you do this. And put a little bit of ink, maybe. Doesn't make a difference, doesn't it? Looks a lot better. So this be another tuck, eh? I'm not a big fan of tucks. I'll have a pocket. Right, no, there's a flip. Oh, look, there's a bird. Okay, we're going to do a flippy over thing like that. Okay, that sounds like fun. And we'll put in a piece of paper to hold that there. Or a bit of this. Okay, there's a butterfly on there. Right, I will put a bit of this in. A bit of lace. That can go there. And then that opens. And you can sort of journal behind it if you want to on there as well, can't you? So that's good. That's a good idea. Okay, so we'll come here, mate. We'll put this down here along this one. And then you've got to put that there like that. Real easy to do this is, isn't it? Make sure you put this in the right place. So the glue's got to go this side, okay? And I'm going to leave that space there without any glue on it, so it's going to be like a hinge on it. Then, isn't it? It's going to be like a little hinge. Okay, pretty cool. I didn't put any ink. Haven't put ink yet. Like that. Now, I might be able to just do a couple more bits and then I might have to go and just come on here a minute after I've done a bit. Look at these pockets. I like some little pockets up along here. I had some little bits of square bits. I have got little square bits. Little bits of everything here. These are pretty cool. That's nice. I like that. These ticket things, these are stickers. You don't have to take the back off them, and you could use them as a sticker, couldn't you? Like as a tuck. That could be a place there to put as a pocket, couldn't it? There, might be a pocket that. Maybe that one can be too, going that way. Okay. Do I like the cream one? The white one, I mean. Can I change that? They're all white or something. Okay. And we don't want too much looking about. Come on. There's a tag. I could probably use that as a tuck. Well, this one here might be better because it hasn't got it's still a tag, isn't it? That looks nice. These are from my bits that I did earlier. I don't know if I want the white. This, I might turn that up the other way. Put it there for a... I want it to be a little pocket. I did want a little pocket there. So that all changed, didn't it? That's right, right. No, wrong colour. Something else under here. Yeah, it's got to be. Okay. I don't know if you can see them scratching around in here, but there's bits and pieces. They are. How do you put these on here so they can both be used as pockets? That one goes over the top of that one. Doesn't that work? Yes, of course it does. Okay, that'll work. So I can use both pieces. Do I have another bit the same, two the same? I wouldn't mind two the same. No? Got nothing. Right. You probably have, just can't see it, that's all. Put that over there. No, I don't want the white. I could change the colour with a bit of ink, but we don't want to be starting to play in that already. I don't like mucking my stuff up, but I do. As soon as I get the ink out, I've had it. Maybe we put that one on there. And this one here can go on there. They could be two pockets. What do you think? Oh, here, these pair of them. Oh, look at this. There's two the same here, sitting next to one another. It goes over there, and that one will go over there. Am I happy with that? I think so. I don't know why I'm insisting on doing that. I just can't understand that. It'll fit on there, I suppose. That's the main thing. Maybe we just need to have one on. What have we got here? Now we've got this little turning over one, right? So that's fine. That's good. Happy with that. So then I need to put something on here. These are too big. Changing my mind. It has to happen though, doesn't it? This is cool. This is a page out of my Things with Wings book. A piece of the paper out of it. But that can go in here, can't it? Definitely can for a pocket. Yes, I like that. And then I'm going to have to do something with this bit though, because look, it's not brown anymore. How will I fix that? Won't put this on there, I don't think. This is the wrong colour. I think this is the wrong colour, yeah. I might just leave it like it is. Butterflies can be two colours, can't they? They can be. I'm going to do down here, across the bottom, and up this way. So this one didn't get in the things with wings book, because I think I was making it so that was in the centre of the journal, and something went wrong. Probably stitched it skew-if. There we go. Looks good, I like it. Okay. I don't know what I think about that. This I like, this lady. She's nice. Might look good in there. If you put that in there, then you could just leave the top of it open, and it can be used for a tuck. You put something behind it, couldn't you? So what I want to do is put some glue around the edge of this, just slightly around the edge, so I can stick it in. Set the piece in there. Over there so we can see what we're doing. These end bits here are just going to make it, aren't they? These side pieces. Where's the glue? Nothing under that. I'll have to move that over a tiny bit to the edge. A bit of fur on the edge. As long as it sticks, that's all that matters, isn't it? And it did. And the stick, it'll stay there. I'll cover this piece over, make a pocket in here, or a book or something. I'll put something in there, maybe a little bit of a booklet or something. I don't like that. Nope. No. You know I'm a bit of a fuss pot, don't you? You know, that won't fit on there, I don't think. So we need something behind it. Oh, here's a tag. We need to cover the whole back of that because it's going to end badly if we don't. So let's get a piece of paper. I'm sure I would have lost interest in this at one stage. I wouldn't put it over in the bin, wouldn't I? Oh, well, not in the bin, but I'm going to put that on there. And see why I wouldn't. I want to get something out of it. I'll hide something over here, okay? And we can use in it. Oh, maybe this one. Go over the top of that. And you need to cover the whole page, Sonia. That's not working for you. Cover the whole page. Oh, there's a book we can't have in. It's already a made thing. I could have one of these though. These are cool, all these little pockets I bought. You don't want two, you only want one. Right. I'm going to glue off this. I might have to go. I don't hope this doesn't go over time. If it did, I'm very sorry. I'll be back in a minute anyway because I want to continue on with this today, so I'll be still showing you more what I'm making. Okay. So thank you everybody for watching, and I'll be back shortly. We've done this bit, haven't we? Look at that. We've done that bit so far. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. Bye-bye.